Essentially, I started racing when I was 12. I was racing for 16 years, and now I've obviously moved into presenting, which is another chapter in my career. Obviously, as a racing driver, the things you would probably be most proud of, or the best experiences, are usually championship winning day. I've had a couple of those, and I would say that that's really high at the top of the list. But obviously throughout the years, there have definitely been challenges being, one of the only few women in the sport. It's something that I think for a long time you kind of condition yourself to and you almost don't recognize, but it just takes one thing happening for it to be quite obvious and for you to feel like you really don't fit into, your surroundings. So it's definitely been challenging, but it's definitely also part of what fuels my fire and what keeps me going. Motorsports is obviously a very expensive sport, and that in a lot of cases can be quite tough to deal with, because often your results, your opportunities, and ultimately the way your career plays itself out has a lot to do with money and less to do with talent. So I think the hardest thing is not having been able to achieve the things that I think and know that I was capable of achieving. Well, I think for any athlete really, being in such a high pressure environment, you sort of do develop a thick skin. Obviously just layering that with being a female in a male-dominated industry and then a person of color as well, those are just additional things to something that was already very challenging. I mean, trying to carve your way in a sport that's quite niche and that actually only has very, very few successful athletes is really tough anyway. So the advice I would give to a younger version of myself is firstly to believe in yourself, back yourself. Do not be your own barrier, because there will be more than enough barriers along the way to stop you. So do not stop yourself. And then also I guess it's really important to know, to read the situation and understand if the path you're on is serving you and when to know to let go.